I went to a funeral today. This is a very unscripted video, probably the most unscripted video I've done. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a funk, and I just thought, you know what? This is what my channel is about. It's about lead your living, your wellness, your work, your leisure. And there's nothing like a funeral to make you just sit, pause, think, reflect. She was a wonderful person. Now, this wasn't a close family member, wasn't even a close friend. It was somebody I worked with for, well, my entire career. I've known her for more than 30 years. And as I was sitting there and seeing her loved ones just raw and grieving, this is someone that was taken very unexpectedly and very suddenly far before her time. And it was a reminder to not take any of this for granted. And when I came home, I was just unsettled, antsy. Like I was flitting back and forth. I was trying to do a few things. We're getting ready to go on a little vacation. Tried to put my mind to that. Couldn't. Just all over the place. And then I tried to do some focus work. I thought, okay, I'll sit down and do some. No, couldn't. And then I thought, well, I should run. And I thought, well, it's not really a run day. And I think that's what got me thinking. I did go for a run. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I've been following a plan, 4 runs a week, and I try to have a specific purpose for each run. And today I just thought, no, I need to just run. It doesn't matter how fast, how slow, how far, how short. None of that matters. And just when you're kind of bubbling with different, I don't know, all these different feelings and emotions. You're mad that it happened. You feel horrible for the family and friends and all those people that love them. And you just unsettled. And so what I did is I headed out the door. I just put my sneakers on and I set my watch. I didn't look at my watch. I don't think even once through. Oh yeah, I did stop it. At first I thought maybe I forgot to stop my watch. And I ran, and that would be what I would refer to as a junk run. No purpose, no, probably zone 3, which is not the zone you should be in for running very often because it doesn't really, it's too fast to build endurance and it's too slow to work on that anaerobic work that we do. But it was exactly what I needed. And it's just a reminder that, you know what, when we're feeling full of emotion, remind yourself that emotion needs motion, whether that's going for a run, a walk, a dance, swimming, biking, whatever it may be. If you're kind of being bogged down with emotions and just can't get out of your own way, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a bike, whatever it is. And if you can do that outside, even better, to take in a little bit of natural daylight and to get out in nature. It does the soul good. The other thing I was thinking about that really thinking about today as I was in the funeral and really ever since I heard about her passing, and then as I left the funeral, I was just thinking about connection. And you know, I've done a lot of videos on the importance of connection. But I was just thinking how many people are connected to this one person. I was sitting there and I was trying to think, okay, we're in a small community. And so I know some of her immediate family members. I know some of her more extended family members or more distant family members. I know some of her friends. I know tons of her work family and colleagues. And then I was just thinking of all the connections she and I have had. She and I were not friends that hung out together. We were not family members, none of that. But somebody that if I would see in a mall, I would chase her down to say hi, just because she's just somebody that was joyful and happy and always glad to see you. And she could be fiery at times, which I think is what made her so lovable. And it was a reminder about connection, just being connected with people and being thankful for connections that you have. Don't take your connections for granted and keep building connections. They don't have to be great big connections. They just have to be meaningful connections. And I guess the other thing, just wrapping this up, I don't know why I felt I had to make a video today, but I think it's just real life. I can talk about running in zone 2, zone 4, zone 5, all of that stuff, and can talk about making good choices through your day, all of that. But when it comes down to it, it's about living every day, making connections. Remember, lead your living, your wellness, your work, your leisure, and don't take any of it for granted.